No one has
Since we are teenagers, we've never been.
no one has ever spoken about boxing sports other than during the times of your got estimate. In boxing, this you have to throw a straight punch. A straight punch.
Yes. How does that work? Oh, like for me, you are here. Is this professional?
Yeah, of course. This one is professional.
Yes.
It's our money. I think we have a kitty. The president has a kitty for sports.
Yeah.
We have a kitty
Because I think referees who are being given 300,000.
Yes.
The guy was actually upgrading it to $1 million.
Yes.
You see, that guy, you get out of school this year, next year, by what? Here we are again, and as usual, we give you the best analysis. We are here with Coach PHILO, the best coach in Eastern Central Africa, the best coach that you'll ever get. And therefore, back at it again. PHILO.
Hello.
Unaonaje bana PHILO, hata compliment bana, wala compliment sawa sawa. Jamaa amekusaidia kufanya Dibishikia badi ni aibedo ngakiupisha zile za amateur pale zaidi. Hata kilivunja hapa
Kama ingekuwa nataka kufanyisha madeni, of course ili mwasaidi hata vikaa hivyo kwa sababu ya picha.
sio ni sure sawa. Yeah, so sasa ile aftermath. Yes, jamaa kidogo sijui ndio nimepigwa wapi sijui mara nini. Ulisikia ile maneno ile? Ule jamaa ama aliwatafuta njia ya kuhepa.
Nikuambia ile ni story.
Story yao ni majaba, story yao.
Sababu I think nilijaribu kuambia siku nyingine kumwambia hata mpira. Mpira football. Unaona mara mingi tunacheza mpira, mtu anacheza mpira anapiga baibandla kile kupiga wao ndibla. Baada player akianguka pale unapata wanakuja wanyorosha mguu hivi kama watu unapaka huko na story inaisha baada ya dakika 2-5 story inaisha, ameendelea na mchezo. Mbona hata kama aliguswa kidogo na kuendelea na alikuwa na gari
ofale wale kuna gari hapa
anakuwa kanakaa tunaona mtu amevadishwa vitu hapa chini hivi. Unakuwa kana hizo vitu hata ukiangalia
kachuma
hapana, si chuma, kuna panga ni nini, kuna pad gani ambayo hiyo ni bongo
so pale hapa chapa kabisa pale.
So ile kitu inakuwa ina reduce impact hata kama utafeel niko umbali, but mara mingi kuna gari hautasikia.
Okay, so wakati umechapwa hii inamtoa tu leader get max kidogo maana amepiga pabaya, lakini ikioko ice mara moja mambo yanarudi sawa na unaendelea kufanya kazi.
Vifaa refa anasimamisha mchezo kidogo tu, alafu huyu anapata nafasi anapumzika na refa anaenda kwa hilo mjavaa alikuwa amekosa kidogo kwa majembe, anamwambia dada mazee usipige butu underpair punch, tafuta uso tumbo kuna kile hapo usiende ama huku nyuma ya approach charge
unaweza kuumiza
lose some
those are the rules. Yeah, but seems like you were then looking for a ramp of the speech because ule jamaa unajua kama mlemea.
No, we know
mlemea
from the first actually incident you can realize that when the guys were in the match, part of the boxing match, you realize that actually my gender wasn't that. He wasn't top and that.
Yeah,
he was a match.
Very
he was so focused. He was focused with and he was always in training. But the other guy was shouting left, right, and center.
Your marketer, that is your marketer.
He's a podium. Of course. That's why you see many people, rather a lot of people, bought tickets. And you can realize if you right now, if you ask Kenyans, you realize they will be telling you Majembe, something they've never spoken about. No one has.
Since we are teenagers, we've never been.
No one has ever spoken about boxing sports other than during the times of your got estimate. No one talks about it. The first incident you want is you find someone merely under breath. Number two, maybe you find someone behind the head, a good side. You rather you do it 5-4 times, of course you repeat.
You'll get disqualified.
You get disqualified.
Or
the other one, you open.
course, they were the. Oh, okay. Now, for this particular game, what the kind of performance that you saw with the bubble? No, leave alone the bubble destroyer first, with the Majembe. Then you tell us what you saw, the techniques that he was deploying there, and the way he fought that game.
Okay, I can say Majembe's kept Ibadan well focused, well briefed.
For him, it was sure.
He's a guy
When you hear and
he's a guy who went strictly
yes,
for the prize.
yes,
He was esteemed for the prize.
yes.
He was training for that prize.
For the prize.
He never went for the job. As you can see, when he stepped in the ring, he was left, right, punching, very aggressive,
Yeah, sure.
punching aggressively towards the opening
Yes.
and tagging very to the target.
Yes.
Yeah, he wasn't baby face catches.
Oh, okay. For him, it wasn't like there was some cosmetic.
Nobody had prepared for the game.
But did you see the entrance of your marketer? Your marketer got into the field. Agwapi, hujama Agwapi.
I've told you.
For a minute, people thought that it's Undertaker who is coming.
Now for free.
Yes.
Let me buy this. Of course, he had gone all around marketing. How could he please his fans?
Yeah.
And you saw him coming.
Yes,
fans.
he gave people value.
Yeah, of course. But
Yeah.
so people were anticipating. Hey, you want to see how Mbafu is killing Majembe?
Yes.
Because they had paid for the tickets,
Yes.
and they were ready to see the show. Now, along the line, the third round, he was not there. In fact, even if you see the second, third, he was not there.
Everything that guy is resilient, because I didn't even expect him to last the first round. With the way I saw him throwing those patches,
What I can
even the first round is.
just a picture I can say is what Buffett tree.
He did not train, but it's pretty most of the kind.
Doing the marketing. But I think given time, he had a better coach. Given time, he had a better coach. Of course, he can do boxing. And he avoids a lot of talking too much. You see in the boxing, you don't actually. Okay,
But how do you make too much talking? How do you make the money? You see, you have to do the promotion. You have to hype the game.
You see, if you leave this country and you go outside, rather overcome, out of this country, of course you realize you have many successful there. Maybe they're not like they used to employ such people who do the influencers and all that, the marketers and all that, who could do a lot of marketing. Himself, he could do a lot of it, want to talk to, you see him on the way.
Yes.
Yeah, talking motivated the thing, but beyond that, you will see him busy. Talking with the bar, talking with the punching.
Yes, that's what. So for him, he was told about this promotion thing and he overdid it.
And he took much of his time marketing for the sport, and not training, of which he was supposed to train.
Yes.
And I think from the first
interview we did, he told me such a thing.
I told you
Yes.
that Majembe would outclass Mbappe destroyer.
Yes.
Because Mbappe destroyer, I looked, I checked his kids and everything, pie and all that. I didn't see anything boxing.
Yes, and do you think that he was also putting on the gloves for the first time during that fray?
In boxing, you have to throw a straight punch. A straight punch.
Yes. How does that work? Oh, like for me, you are here. Is this professional?
Which one? Yeah, of course. This one is professional.
Yes.
Yes. But if you see someone doing a feed, someone doing a start, as if you are reaching the open, then that's rubbish.
Okay, it was like a lady who is now, some chick who is now fighting another chick who has taken, or like Oburu who say that,
You see, we've been at the sport for the long time. You see, as a boxing coach, we know when someone actually is good, is ready for the event, rather ready for the tournament. You know when a boxer is ripe for the tournament. But you know also very well when the boxer is not ripe for the event. However much we are saying that the Majembe and Nili, they are both amateurs fight. But Mbappe
was more amateur than Bob was more amateur than now there is a rematch that is being planned again, but it's still Obinna Yeah, but even before we get to that, there is a quote. The Mbavu Destroyer is saying that our Jama, they conspired to hit his valueless.
LA. If I may answer to what actually you are the one you are saying,
Yes.
I may say that I saw 2 boxers then.
Yes.
And a ref.
Yes.
I didn't see anyone. If you want the fourth party,
Like
because we were three
now,
we had a ref
yes.
and we had 2 boxers. Punch.
Yes.
Brother boxing each other.
Yes.
I never saw anyone shouting from the sideline saying, hit Pump of the Destroyer, his Maka. I never saw. So, even if
It wasn't planned.
it wasn't planned,
Yes.
even if it was my bad luck, fine,
Yes.
that's a bit, something, to have a sportive mentality. Of course, you would have accepted.
Fine. You just started out a man, be a sportsman. Imefanyika ndio.
Yes. Mkono inaweza hepa igapo.
Yeah, but so now
Isaiah amepewa yellow card na amekuwa one suit hiyo bila. Sio bana yake. Yes.
But I think nani pia we anaitwaje
Yes.
kumbuka Piki Ponki
Yes.
ndio wakili wa Obinna.
Yes.
Ambaye ameweza kumadvise akamwambia in case Mbavu does not have anything to do with this thing, akuja andike affidavit. Mbavu Destroyer na peleka to the place. What do you think that case would look?
Me to I'll say it allows me like even a suit that actually can be filed or for what will hit the claim is.
Yeah.
What will hit the claim, and you see,
Yes.
the boxing match wasn't done secretly, it was done open. In a boxing arena. Because a boxing arena.
Yeah.
And we saw it.
Yeah.
And he lost completely.
The guy was beaten.
Even if it was another underbelt fight,
Yes.
it was something that
But you see, the referees are the ones who decided. The VAR showed exactly that the guy was not punished illegal.
yes. Then fine, he was actually to be given like, let's say 5 minutes to rest, to recover, then gradually to proceed with that.
The match. Yes.
And you see, if you saw the ref say it's over like that because he refused, and so he said he wants to go to the hospital. There was nothing of the sort, of course.
Yeah.
It wasn't injured.
Then a few days later, after the prize, did you see that guy in Nakuru?
You let this some ladies, the guy with the Maka itself dancing. Was he operated? And they removed the Maka. That's a picture.
Yeah. So you see that even that event that happened in Nakuru might weaken his case. If I wrote the research and
if they were to bring them, and I think, of course, because I've had a case where Obinna has told him to come forth and sign and say he doesn't have an issue. Yet, and sign and nothing that he doesn't have an issue.
Yes.
Of course, he has disappeared. He has said fine, he doesn't have an issue, but he doesn't come forth to sign it. So that's where actually I'm had problem with him. He might be having he had a fight, but he doesn't know actually how to bring.
Maybe you think he can make some more money beyond whatever you're holding.
I think he's being advised with some more, but maybe wrong.
Now, he through that suit, he might end up losing the living that he has.
Of course,
yeah. That vijana unakuwa advice la
no, that's a wrong actual advice. For one, he had to tell you.
Yeah,
or someone has given you something.
Yeah.
And someone has given you a platform.
Yeah, sure.
Can you just do a proper management of yourself?
People are watching it from
if you are discussing in the floor of the house in the parliament, for sure.
Sure.
You'll be proud of yourself. You know that thing. It's just an amateur who doesn't mean anything.
Then you are the person mistaking to what?
You are picked from the streets,
and you are picking from the street. I have one good years.
That's the truth of the matter.
Yeah.
How many people have done boxing? Some of us have done boxing.
Yes.
Never answered that matter about this attack.
That's fortune.
Yes, like cheating. Fortune. That's true. Yeah. He needs people to do that part way. Doesn't need to go up shouting left, right, that, all that.
Yes. What do you think of a possible rematch?
A possible rematch for the two guys?
Yes.
Now the advice, is very prepared, very focused. In fact, it's not what actually works. He's very focused. He knows what actually quality.
Yes.
Yeah. But Jemma, yeah, he can get
from Mbavu,
but from Mbavu,
saying that probation he failed.
He failed. Number two, still if he comes to the ring, he will also fail.
Are you offering yourself to coaching or what do you think?
Have no problem. It comes forth. And with coaching, it will also entail a lot of discipline. You don't need to come with that kind of drama. But there's that kind of drama. There's that, man, he failed.
Okay, so already boxing and with this kind of characters that he bring forth that now he came and eventually when you coached him, then again he takes you to coach. Don't you think that now he's building strong precedents that might make you not even want to coach or any other potential coach?
That's a put of a man.
Yes.
Because you see, for one, what actually he has done, he has proved a point to us that actually is not the right path. Maybe mentally he has a problem. Because for one, let me tell you something. No, let me tell you something. You see, in boxing, at times when you go for trainees, you realize that you bring up a boxer comes in the field, or rather, boxer comes to training the arena and says that he wants to start training. Yes. Of course, there are several questions actually you need to ask that person about what you feel like you want to do boxing. Hey,
is it a passion?
Is it passion? Or rather someone has humiliated you someone? Rather you saw that brother pitching someone, you care like you need to come and do off the mat, you go and beat that person.
Yeah.
That's always not the scheme. That you need to build in these guys.
Okay.
So you have to ask you.
So you have the questionnaire that
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
That after they feel that, then you can do say on this person.
Yeah. What you see is this kind of boxers, they spoil the menu, the boxing industry. Because you see, if you go and ask someone, rather parallel say there, if you were to take your kid for boxing and the karate, what will you choose? Apparently you choose
Karate.
other than a boxing.
Yeah.
It's not actually boxing doesn't depend. It's because they feel boxers are brassy, devil around.
Yeah.
See, which actually is not the case. It depends with the person.
Yeah.
So I think I believe where I live, many people don't know actually do boxing, rather like a boxer.
Yeah.
And maybe someone, yes, until it's some then you have feeling.
Yeah, sure. So now there was a request earlier by Obinna that after now the match is over, they wanted to take now this team, the referees about those State House.
Yes.
And then there was a backlash on the internet.
Yes.
That the backlash goes that we've known all along. You've been a mode. You are trying to drive us to. What's up? What's wrong with people?
Anyway, to me, if I were to give a comment, of course I saw the comments because it's a person. Actually, I'm a big fan for Bila. I follow Bila.
I'm a good fan.
Yes, and I have seen. Actually, I saw him post that on his page, and there was a backlash. But I don't think if it will deter, or rather it make it not to make that posting, because see he still organized another game, and I've seen also another gentleman who is a friend of mine also want to join the lead team. Yeah, I've seen Phil and this gentleman not on Friday. I've seen Phil is a heavyweight boxer. It's a bodybuilder actually, spiritual boxer. But he does a bit. When you are in the industry, of course, you need to learn all these skills. You have to learn the sport. It's not boxing. It's good for you, for your health, mental health, and all. So I've seen he knows around this. But actually, what I can feel as a couple is Obinna doesn't need to follow what actually people are saying. Of course, assume like me, I were to say that I want to vibe as an MC. Of course, there are so many people goes up a class. People will start for you to think if you are a boxer, and everybody knows you are the boxer. So you pivoted because you are a but this is such I think that's some of the things.
Now for me, I think that hapo Obinna pia alikosea sasa.
Anyway,
Anakuwa roho ndogo namna gani? Wewe umeshapanga unaenda watu wapewe. Wenda watu wapewe pesa bana. Watori nyingi baadaye.
For
Let come to explain later.
Anyway, it's like this. It's time. I can because sometimes Baba said, sometimes Baba. When people had hit state, people were campaigning. He told them it's not time to campaign, it's time to work. time to work, time to mingle and all that. Get money. It doesn't matter where the money comes from. Get money from no that. There's no that dollar. Let people take the president's money. If he's ready to give out the money, what's the problem?
Sasa amezuia wale vijana wale wajapata hiyo pesa fine.
The problem, my issue is after you getting the money, even if you are registered, you are not interested. The second time for the president, has he forced you? Will he pick your hand and say, what here?
Lakini hapo mimi hapo unajua Obinna nilikwambia mimi bwana ende nafanya kazi nzuri. Lakini pale ile roho ndogo hapo ndio kama kosa.
Ile kitu mimi ile
maisha angefanya. Hawacha kuwa na roho ndio watu in fact you even ignore civilians.
Yes.
Then them all these referees and all that because you see the money that people are being given there. That's life changing. Some people never touch that money.
So it's our money. I think we have a kitty. The president has a kitty for sports.
Yeah.
We have a kitty.
Because I think referees who are being given 300,000.
Yes.
The guy was actually upgrading it to $1 million.
Yes.
You see, that guy, you get out from State House and umelipa school fees yako ya fees year next year by what? Kwanza wewe umposa
na wewe unapata mtu ndio umeka hata milioni moja. Unatuelimisha watu wangapi ndio wakupatie 1 million?
Hapo angesikiza watu angeenda. Angeongea tu guys, kama mmesema ni hivyo sawa. You see, let me tell you, Obinna is not getting your money from this boxing. Hata kama atakuwa anapata atakuwa kwa kidogo. Vitu alishatengeneza mvuko iko sawa. Angeangalia watu wenye na nini. Na in fact hata mimi sijui angenitafuta kwa hiyo Samara. Mimi pia sina pesa. Hata mimi nitafute hapo mimi huyo. Na mimi angeita ningeikuita twende.
Mimi ila mimi ndio natafuta sana nimwambie hata alipangie game more than part of it.
But you know PHILO you can do some kiss of course. Sio? Why? Ebulete hiyo simu hapa tuone kama tunaweza pata. Hiyo ni namba ya jamaa anaitwa Dapaman. Sasa sijui kama anaweza pigia Dapaman hapa. Sikie kama ama anaweza kuwa kwa show. Anaweza kuwa labda kwa show. Tunaweza pigia Dapaman tusikie kama anaweza unganishia PHILO hapa, PHILO akapata game.
Sio game pesa. Sasa wewe unataka usema game. Game tumecheza. That's what you do.
Sasa unataka Obinna ufuatie pesa bila game.
Sasa ndio nasema. Si anapanga game yenye iko na do. Sio unasema amepanga game iko na do. Unataka game haina do.
Game za Obinna ushare
yenyewe ile kama hizo siko sawa.
Ushasikia game ya Obinna yenyewe ina best.
Wewe unaona wajamaa within a few minutes dakika 5-6 Mungu ametoa pesa. Down the park.
Yeah, so unajua Obinna yeye akitengeneza game zake sauti kuna Dapaman sijui pardon kama kwa kelele kidogo better ile mtu yule sana. Acha tu hata tujaribu tu Dapaman yaje the man to watch siku zote. You are the man to watch siku zote. Niko na fan wako mwingine hapa bana Dapaman. Huyu ni Wabs kutoka RIBA Sasa Show. Sasa huyu fan wako hapa anaitwa PHILO, ni coach ambao ana coach mambo ya boxing. Alikuwa nasema umsaidie tu mwanangu umsaidie tu aweze kupata kuongea na Obinna pale aweze kumpangia game. Wewe sasa sijui hii niko kwa mkono yako mkubwa. Kuna protocols ambazo zinafuatwa pale. Hebu tuambie hizo protocol ili tutaweza kumshauri PHILO ili aweze kufuata ile protocol. Umesema ni www.obinnatv.com. Tutamwambia bwana PHILO ambao ni professional boxer aweze kufanya hivyo mara moja na najua ataweza kupata kusaidika. Nilikuwa nimwambia wewe ni mtu ambao ni humble, hauna maneno mingi kabisa. Sawa, Dapaman asante sana, unajua wewe uko na mashughuli nyingi, tutaweza kuongea baadaye. Asante sana. Sasa Dapaman amesema pale tufanye www.obinnatv.com na pale unajua utaweza kuorodheshwa pale ili uweze kufanya ile boxing. Na maisha yako itaweza kubadilika bwana PHILO. Na pia labda anaweza kualika tu wakati wake, aweza kualika pale ili uweze kuparticipate kabisa.
Asante sana.
Sasa labda Philo zaidi unaweza kutupatia zile parting shots zako kuliona hizi games na mambo ambayo tunaweza kuongelea pale. Just give us final parting shots. Okay.
Sasa asante sana umepatia nafasi. Ile kitu tutasema tikitaka tusaidie vijana na sports. Mimi sana na enzi sports. Okay, na enzi sports was number 1. Sports inasaidia mental health. See the emotional health is good. Wale watu wako na emotional yake amuka kwa fupi wanaweza kuturana hivyo barabara kugonga upakuwa huko kuta. Inasaidia sana. Okay, mazoezi ya hiyo ni. So na advice once for once vijana watu inada worth of fun kids kipasembo kwa cheese conscious. Mambo ya mazoezi ya boxing. Boxing is a sport reaction pace. But they don't what actually it means to be. It has ish is a problem. And this is how the piece of which is again. Imona Rafiki Obinna kutokeza ligi ya mzuri anapushi vijana.
Ule anapushi vijana bali anamsaidia watu. Lakini unajua Kenya pia watosheki za ligi hiyo. Watu Kenya
so ni ile kitu tu nimesema. Unaona kama saizi tupo haki ba tupo na promoter lejo konako kama kota. Kola. Yes, Mungu chokole koda. You only wanna promote boxing. Abadi unapata mara nyingi hapa Kenya. Unapata shida ni boxer. Mara nyingi hata ile hela watapatia boxer haitamsaidia. Hata ukabangiwa mechi kama 5 ama 6, which is actually si vizuri kwa boxer because you also need time to rest. You brainstorm yourself first. So ukipangiwa again leo ama fake ingine match ingine hapo ukipata pesa. So unaona hapo unaumia kidogo hapo. You also need time kumrest. Na ufanye mazoezi ya kutosha. So like kwa mwaka inafaa kupenya game kama ngapi? 5. Assume game moja umelika 50 ingine 50. Unataka kutetea utakuwa unalipa nini? So you see that they need to do a lot. They need to do a lot. And the government needs to do a lot.
Hata mambo some professional level quality.
Yes. Natakana hata kama wakati hafanyi participate kwa game anafaa wanapata kitu kidogo ya kumkipo.
Mpira zinasaidia na kiwaza kushukuru.
Asante bwana Philo, na inakuwa vizuri sana hapo naweza kutamtisha mazungumzo ya leo. Asante, tunajua tukaweza kuwa na mazungumzo zaidi na zaidi. Tuweze kumalizia pale. Asante sana. So ladies and gentlemen, I always promise you the best. He's a best boxer. We are hopeful that you'll be able to be united with His Excellency Obinna, and probably he'll be able to get his pair the other side. So again, I know you can be able to have a very, very good match. Allow me to see you in the next kit. Ciao.